Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Curtis, and today I just want to have a quick discussion about what's going on between Andi and Fatima on Sistas, and the fact that people believe that Andi is jealous of Fatima, because I'm having a hard time understanding why people believe that Andi will be jealous of Fatima. So I wanted to make this video so hopefully you all can get into the comments and you all can let me know how you feel. And then, of course, in this video, I'm going to let you all know how I feel. All right, so this situation between Andy and Fatima, it is brewing to be a mess in my opinion. I feel like you have somebody like Hayden who is like egging it on and making it worse than what it needs to be. And so, in my opinion, I do not feel like Andy is jealous of Fatima. I feel like Andy is, I wouldn't say she's trying to put her in her place, but she's trying to get her to truly understand like the severity of what she is doing because she's really not supposed to be even discussing this information with the clients because she is a paralegal. And for those of you who do not know what the difference between a paralegal and a lawyer is, I actually went on Google and I looked it up. And I'm just going to read to you what it says in Google, okay? All right, so it says the main difference between a lawyer and a paralegal is that a lawyer is able to practice law, provide legal advice, emphasis on legal advice, represent clients in court, and make decisions for cases, while a paralegal is not licensed, cannot give legal advice or represent clients, but works under a lawyer's supervision to perform various legal tasks like legal research, drafting documents, and managing files. What is Fatima doing? Is she not talking to the clients? Is she not providing them some type of advice, some legal information? Is she like necessarily like signing contracts and making sure that certain things happen? No, she's not. But is she reading over contracts and giving them advice that will help them make a decision about a legal document? She is. And so Andi is just coming in and it's just like, look, I understand what you're doing. I understand this little side quest that you have going on, but technically speaking, you really should not be doing this because you are not licensed. You're not a lawyer. Like, you shouldn't even be involved in this. Like, your goal is pretty much to be an assistant to me, which there isn't anything wrong with assistant, of course, but your goal right now is to assist me in making sure that I have everything I need to do when it comes to my job and when it comes to your job. Like, your focus right now is on all of these clients when it needs to be focused on the task at hand, opposed to doing all of this. And so if people are like, well, she's just jealous because she has all of these players coming after her and the players want to work with her instead of working with Andi. And it's like, well, this is the thing. Andi was busy at the time, if I remember right. So the only reason why Fatima even helped out the first client was because Andi was busy. And she was supposed to just be gathering some information to give to Andi. So if Andi wasn't busy, they would have worked with Andi in the first place. So I don't understand where this jealous situation is coming from. Also, I think it is very important to note that when it comes to these players, based on the fact that they are trying to FaceTime her and send her all of these flowers, they clearly just want to fuck Fatima, right? So this isn't really a situation of, oh my gosh, she's giving such amazing advice, which, I mean, she did in the first time, but let's keep it real. The guys, they just want to fuck. It's not really about her just being so excellent at her job. It's simply they want to fuck. And also, I just want to talk about this word jealous. So I noticed that people are using that word very loosely. It seems like whenever people have a disagreement, it's like, oh, that person's jealous. This person doesn't like something, oh, that person is jealous. And then when you ask them, like, why is the person jealous? It's like, I don't know. The person is just jealous. And it's like, no, this isn't a situation of anybody being jealous. This is a situation of you are doing a little too much right now. Like, the only thing that you needed to do was just kind of look over what they had going on, related information to me, and then I would have told you what to do, or I would have said, hey, just bring them into the office. You could have sat in the office possibly, and we could have discussed it. But instead, you were taking on all of these clients when you are not licensed to do that, especially when you're not working under my supervision. Like, why do you think that you can just go around doing what you want, talking to these clients, giving them legal advice? And then also, why do you think it's okay that they are sending you all of these flowers and all of this stuff? Like, why do you think that's acceptable? Why do you think that's okay? Like, what is going on, Fatima? And listen, I get it. I've been in situations before where, you know what, my job duty was one thing. I saw something else available and I was like, you know what, I want to try this, I want to try that. But I never went too far to the point that I was overlapping what somebody else was doing. I know like the boundaries and how far I can go. And I know I can just do things like, okay, like, you know what, I tried this, or hey, I saw that this was something that was available. Can I try this? Can I do this? You know, reach out to somebody to say, hey, is this okay? Opposed to just doing it because right now you got all of these people that are looking at you like you are the HBIC, like you are the one in charge. But in fact, you're not in charge and you really need to go through Andi. And I know it seems like I'm going real hard on Fatima, but I just feel like in this particular situation, she's doing a little too much. And I feel like she knows, of course, that she's doing a little too much. She just got caught up in a situation. I mean, it does feel good. Like, you know what? This isn't really my job, but this is something that I do want to do in the future. So the fact that I actually have the opportunity to try to do it, you just kind of latch onto it. But I just need her to come down to reality and remember, like, hey, in this particular moment, you were not a lawyer, so you really should not be doing this. And that's all I'm trying to say, and I believe that's all that Andy's trying to say as well. So when it comes to being jealous, I don't think that Andy is jealous at all. Especially when you consider, like I said a little bit earlier, these clients, they just want to fuck, they just want some pussy. They're not really trying to really work with her like that. So I just feel like people need to keep that in mind. And that's all I have for this video. In regards to Sistas, unfortunately, I did not review the latest episode. I do apologize. I do plan to review the next episode, but I definitely wanted to talk about this particular situation because I feel like it's brewing to be something that it really shouldn't be. Like, this is one of those things where a simple conversation can resolve it, but you have people in her ear like hating, basically making it appear as if Andy is jealous. And then also, I see that a lot of people on social media also saying that they believe that Andy is jealous. So I was like, let me just make a video. But that's all I have. If you all could please like, comment, share, subscribe, it would be great. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.